Hi, Briar. Hi, Jade. Would you like to have story time with Aunt Jenny? Me too. Let's start with Little Bear's Visit. This is the story that I loved when I was a little girl. It's the story of a little baby bear that visits his papa and his granny bear. Let's see what all he gets into. On this first page, we see Baby Bear, and he's wearing a hat, and he's carrying a cane. Let's see what he does with those later. I wonder who those belong to. They looked a little big for Baby Bear, didn't they? Once upon a time, Baby Bear went to visit his papa and his granny at their little house among the trees in the forest. Doesn't that look like a wonderful place for a little baby bear to go visit? Oh, little bears love to climb trees, don't they? Little baby bear loved to go to Granny's house and look at all the pictures on the wall and all the flowers, and he especially enjoyed looking at the dancing goblin. He also loved putting on Grandpa's hat. There's that hat. He would climb up on a chair, look in the mirror, and he would say, "Look at me, look at me." That hat's too big for his head, isn't it? And he also loved Grandma's cooking. Granny made him apple pie, hot tea. Oh, he loved to visit Granny and Papa. But his dad said, "You better not tire out Grandpa Bear," or Papa. It's Papa. And then when little baby bear told Papa, "My dad said not to tire you out, Papa," Papa laughed and laughed, and then he did a little jig just to show baby bear just how energetic he is. And little baby bear cuddled Granny, and he said, "Oh, I love to visit you, Granny." And he cuddled Papa, and he said, "Oh, I love to visit you, Papa." You like to cuddle too, don't you? I do too. But it was time for a story. So little baby bear tugged and pulled on Papa and said, "It's story time, Papa." And Papa said, "Oh, good. You tell me a story, Baby Bear." And Baby Bear laughed and said, "No, Papa, you tell me a story." And so Papa said, "I'll be happy to tell you a story, but first I need my pipe." So Baby Bear runs off to get Papa's pipe. But when he comes back, oh no! What's Papa doing? Do you see him over here? Papa is sound asleep. Oh no, little baby bear said. So he ran to Grandma Bear and he said, "Grandma Bear, Papa was supposed to tell me a story, but then he fell asleep. Will you tell me a story?" And Granny said, "What kind of story do you want me to tell you?" And Baby Bear thought and he thought, "Tell me a story that you would have told my mom when she was little." So Granny and little Baby Bear went to the gazebo where it was nice and cool. And she started telling Baby Bear a story. Do you want to hear the story? Stay tuned.